You're plugged into the news. Now let's talk some weddings with you this morning. Of course, you know, planning a wedding and coordinating the families is so hard to do. But when you add race to the mix, things can really heat up.
It should be a traditional Mexican wedding.
Both the cultures have to be represented, and we have a lot of African-American traditions.
Like what?
The electric slide. Don't worry, it's gonna be like a bunch of Speedy Gonzalez's running all over the place.
Okay. You're looking at the new movie, Our Family Wedding. It highlights issues mixed couples deal with. It'll be out in March. It's also talking about the troubles when both the bride and the groom are considered minority themselves. Relationship guru Janie Lacey is here to talk about the problems they face and some solutions for you if you are involved in a mixed relationship. Good morning, Janie.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming in this morning. Is one particular race more accepting of I guess, the opposite race marrying into their family than another?
Well, generally speaking, what I tend to see is when it comes into economical status, if there's one family that has more money than the other race, that usually plays a big part in acceptance. But generally speaking, there's about 2.5 million interracial couples in the United States today, and it's expected to grow. And I see probably about 35% of the couples that are interracial, and it usually depends on the family background, just where the person was before. If they were dating interracially before, then it's usually more accepted. But if it's usually a first time, then some families do have a hard time accepting it.
Okay, so the majority of your clients coming in for counseling are still of the same race, about 65%.
Right.
But you're saying 35% mixed race. What are they in for? Why are they in counseling? What are some of the problems?
Well, it's usually communication, we're not getting along, and one of the top reasons also is in-law being accepted and not feeling like someone's accepting them and bringing them into the family and respecting them.
And when you say communication, is it because there's a breakdown between the two within their race, not understanding how things are for, say, you know, a black woman, or how things are for a white man? Not necessarily them not being able to communicate as a man and a woman, but being able to communicate black and white.
Well, that plays into it, understanding each other's cultural values, what are some of the traditions that they're bringing. That plays usually into it, not feeling like they understand each other, and that's important.
How do you overcome problems when you're in a mixed relationship? How do you tell the children or talk with the children about their mixed backgrounds?
Well, many times the couples have the same problems that same race couples have. They come into their relationship with red rose-colored glasses. So it's important that they understand where each is coming from with their values and their culture, and bringing that into a blended mix into their new family, being able to communicate in a way that they're being respectful of each other and not being dominant over one another.
Do you tell the children you're a mixed kid? How do you explain that to a child?
Well, being a mixed kid myself, you know, usually hear that you're half this or you're half that, and then trying to blend that in. It's usually, and kids already have an identity developmental thing that they're already going through. So usually when you bring that race issue into it, it gets a little bit more complicated. So it does need to be handled with sensitive gloves.
Awesome stuff, Janie. Thank you so much. And of course, for more information, you can head over to our website at dailybuzznow.com. Click on the For More Info tab.